Go get the gators. Gotta find Kron's amulet. On my mage, I got it in like the first alligator. That was kind of crazy. Let's see if we have the same luck this time. Just got Ren, so hopefully we can kill these gators quick. Crocodiles, whatever they are. It's gotta be the worst, dying in RFC. How many think it's going to take? I'm guessing at least 10. 10 alligators. Let's see what the RNG gods have in store. One of my characters had to go up and down the coast here at least 3 times. Just wasn't meant to be. Oh my god, they both didn't come. Oh, that was a big crit. 162. Wow. Nice. Yeah, the world buffs are very nice. Alright, that's 3. Ooh. A green. Let's get that money. This one's got it. I got a feeling. This one's got it. He's got that amulet hanging on his neck there. Nope. Nothing. This guy's got it. Alright, I'm going to stop saying they have it because they have actually no loot. Oh, Fizzle got another one. He's like deceptively high damage. Those shadow bolts he throws out, those hurt. And the crazy thing is, on my other warrior, my first one I made, I tried to LOS him around the corner of the cavern there, or the wall. Just shot right through it. Just killed me. And I was with another guy, a hunter. Just watched me die. He's like, oh, sorry, bro. Just start another one. What are you gonna do? Okay, this is turning into the last time I had to kill like 40 of these to find this thing. They didn't get the memo. Somebody needs to be wearing one of these necklaces. Lumberjack axe, what's that's all about? One-hander. Run that with a shield and RFC maybe. Find anything better. I like the fact that trolls, just as a racial, have their own weapons already trained. It's kind of cool. The axe specialization is real nice. No, not a slimy bone. That amulet. Alright, this guy's got it. He's all by himself. Just out here blinging. Got Kron's amulet on. I lied. He does not have it. Alright, let's see you down here. Maybe somebody's got one. What are the odds I find it 9 and can get back to Orgrimmar? Very low, I know, but let's see. It's 10 o'clock. Server. Alright, he didn't have it. Did not have it. What are the odds we hit 12 before we find the amulet? We're just going to be farming these things. Plans for chain vest. Stylish piece of gear. Copper. It's crazy. I think I found just as many without any loot, not even one thing. some excavating while we're waiting. Yeah, that run last week when I lost the 31 priest in Nomaran. That warrior, he was something else. Should have known better. Just the 2-weapon warrior tanking, probably running. Was it Fury Tree? Yeah. So I was healing him, and every pack of mobs, I would go home for a spirit priest, which is kind of crazy. So, and this was like right from the beginning, so they're not even the hardest mobs. I should have just bounced. But as per usual, he wasn't even pulling with the thrown weapon or a gun or anything either, so he was just charging in, pulling like 6-8 mobs each time, and probably had just the regular raid frames up, so he couldn't like see my mana getting drained every fight. And silly me, I didn't say anything. I think one of the other guys in the group said slow down a bit because like 2 or 3 of us were stopping to drink, and he made the bend, charged in, overpulled, like Anna Pat was coming down the ramp. So he drops target dummy, tells everybody to run, and we're running out. And of course I got to renew on somebody, so they all stopped attacking. I pulled aggro and just died. I should have just like jumped off the edge or something. But as soon as I died, I don't know if it was like somebody in the party or just when the death announcement goes out, this guy messaged me. He was like, "Oh, we run again." And I was like, these guys are effing idiots. I was so pissed. Like, it was infuriating. It shouldn't have happened. And that message was just like the icing on the cake. But there we are. We're going again. And that priest was on the Alliance side, so I've had nothing but poor luck with Alliance groups running dungeons. They're just, I don't know what it is, but it's so unorganized. Alright, I'm starting to lose count of how many of these things I killed. So yeah, I told you, it'd be like 40 or 50 before I find this thing. Nothing. Maybe we're just out of amulets tonight. They've met the quota. They don't have any more to give out. Gloves. That's an upgrade. Nice. amulets to be found. Anybody have an amulet? Can I buy one off of somebody? Yeah, we'll probably hit 12 before we find one. Lots of slimy bones, no amulets. Steaks going here. Ooh, burning blade. No storm. Shoot. I'm gonna pick off. Level 12 required for an amulet, apparently. Come on, give me the amulet. Nothing. Nothing. This is crazy. It's gotta have at least been 40, right? 40 of these gators, just alligator boots all up and down the coast here. Purses. Coats. Lots of slimy bones. Those are very plentiful. Amulets, not so much. Probably get forgot defensive stance at level 10. Not that I need it with this buff, but I have to grab it for RFC. Dude, give me an amulet. Get these bones out of here. There's something else to sell. Killed every crocodile up and down this river. Twice. No amulet. Crazy. Crazy. Wow. Oh, there's 12. There's 12. Another one under the belt. Oh, getting my charges on cooldown. I didn't want to run into that. Oh, somebody's actually leveling protection. That's crazy. In the guild. That is crazy. Let's just send a gators up here. Third time through, we'll see if we can find it. Might be 13 before. run through. Let's see if we got it here. More slimy bones. This is probably up there with the most crockless I've had to kill for this amulet. I guess it makes me feel lucky that one time when I got it with one, just walked up to the river edge like this guy was just sitting here, had it. Wow. Ooh, 60 went down in Stratholme. Cleft hand. That's terrible. He's trying to run for his bis and died. It's too bad. Dude. Somebody give me an amulet, please. Wow. This is wild. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Finally. Unbelievable. I guess that's the grind for you. One more poison sack. This guy's got it. There we go. Let's do a little mining. We'll hurk over to Razorville. Right away. It's probably moldy by now. I'm carrying it around in my leather satchel. Alright, we'll turn in Fizzle's quest here. Actually, 12. Let's see if this guys got any? Let's see here. Can't remember where the warriors. No, that's the hunter and the rogue. Warriors in the building. Let's see what we can learn. Oh yes, overpower. Battle shout 2, that's good. Shield dash will pick that up before RFC. Let's get overpower going. That's probably better than Ren 2 for now. Power here. Battle shot 2 should automatically go there. Yep. Sell all this junk. Let's see if we get any money here. Leather. Tanking, RFC with shield on it. I wonder, did I sell the shield? Oh, I must have sold the shield before. Alright. Let's pick one up. I think this is the cave quest coming up here. So I ran this on my rogue a couple days ago. There was a guy, like a level 60, just hanging around. And he would just join up with everybody and just clear the whole thing out. He's like, this is my cave. It's like, all right, thanks, man. I was getting like 2 XP per mob, but whatever. That was kind of funny. I could find probably something better to do with my time at 60 than run a like level 12 cave with some people, but it was nice that he did it. So shout out to that guy, that rogue, level 60. I didn't see he was gray. Excuse me. Let's pick up this copper real quick. Wrap this up and maybe we'll be close to 13. We'll run that RFC tonight. decent out of there. Probably end up tanking it because that'll get me in the fastest. Staff. Now I got 3 stamina on this axe. So that would probably buff my DPS a bit, but not without the stamina. I'll keep this. Just thought it was crazy and classic. Like between 13 and 20, you see like warriors just running around with sticks, just beating stuff to death. Hitting him with that log right over the head. It's like you're supposed to have something that's a little bit more pointy and sharper. It's funny, these guys are going back and forth in the guild chat. It's like, oh, I'm leveling as prot. Everybody's like, why? You deal 0 damage out in the open world, and then when you tank, it's like you can't even hold aggro. Especially the way these guys run these dungeons. Just, you're charging in, there's already a blizzard or warlock. It's got 7 dots on them already. Frantically run off the edge in Wailing Caverns when they pull 6 mobs. Actually, that reminds me, I was in Wailing Caverns with my Tauren tank warrior, and what's that one little hallway where those they put you to sleep, and of course the healer got slept, so I'm dying. He comes out of his sleep. I actually died, and then he ended up dying after me, but I think all the 3 DPS got out. Of course, you know, the DPS lives. So I think it was 17 on the, no, it's higher than that, maybe 19 on the Tauren tank. So then I made a rogue. Ran an Alliance Priest for a little bit. That was the one I was saying they died at 31 in Nelmer. So back to the Horde side, where I should be the whole time. Alliance is just, it's crazy. I don't know, like, no offense to anybody that plays Alliance, but it's just absolute chaos. I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's just, it's odd. Plus on this server, I think it's Doomhowl, or it's much stronger Horde presence, so you get the world buffs more frequently, which is nice. I think I only got like 2 all the way up to 31 on the Alliance side, which was crazy. Respawning probably right on top of me. Notice how my rogue died on, I think it was around this level, 13 or 14. I was in, I can't remember where I was, but it was an exact scenario like this. Somebody had went in and, you know, cleaned out the entrance, and I was fighting a mob like this, and literally 3 enemies spawned right on top of me. They all just smoked me. I was already down on energy. Oh, sweet. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. We're gonna run that little shield in RFC. I was just mentioning I gotta buy one before we get in there. Don't have to now. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. When the overpower procs, like as you just literally overkill the mob. Yes, there's the insignia. Well, that was a lot better RNG than that stupid amulet. Ran up and down the river 3-4 times trying to get that thing. Well, now that I got that, I'm going to stay by the entrance because I'm not going to push my luck in here. Just let this little group respawn. Right here in the door. Get a little food buff going while we're waiting here. So 329 HP. Push our luck here. Yeah, I forgot I got the world buff. I should be alright. As long as we don't pull like a 3-pack. Pick up some of this cloth. I don't want to throw out my ham steaks. I want to cook those things. Get rid of this. No, let's use one and then we'll get rid of the other one. Gotta cook the steaks when we get back. This girl had some cloth on her. Two-handed maces. It's gonna deal a little damage here. Why is he not taking any damage? It's like 4 misses in a row. Alright. We're good. We are good. Let's get out. Do a little grind here on the way back, turn this in, get closer to 13. Little ding, and then queue up for RC. No upgrade there. Wow. Polly took another one. Oh, Polly. It's kind of nice that Classics got such a little resurgence going here. I started playing WoW when it first came out in 04. Gosh, over 20 years ago now. That's absolutely insane to say. My oldest two boys play it as well with me, 17 and 15. So as you could imagine, around Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm came out, kind of had to tone it down a little bit because I had some young kids growing up. So it's awesome getting back into it now and sharing it with them. They really enjoy it. My kids are obviously better than me because they're better than me in everything. So computer related. But my oldest son had a 51 or 53 hunter that died, and then my middle son's got like I think his rogue's over 50 now, but yeah, they're pretty good at it. Just gave them a couple little pointers and they learned everything else on their own. So it's nostalgic and it's pretty cool just coming back and just reminiscing on this world. Let's put some steaks here to cook these up. Not enough to buy an 8-slot bag. Good bore. Probably have to run to Crossroads and do a quest or two over there before I can get 13. But let's see, let's put a timer on it. Let's see if we can, where is it? Where's the timer? Alright, well, it's 12:32. We'll try and get 13 by 1 o'clock. Should be attainable. Especially once we turn these couple quests in. Run over to Crossroads, pick up the flight path. Cook up 10 steaks. Couple items here we can toss in the auction house too. Can't remember if I gotta go to Undercity to train swords. Which I probably would do if I was any other race than Troll. Troll gets... I think they got the axe racial, if I remember. Throwing specialization. I swear they had an axe ritual, which is bows and throwing. I can't remember. Sell this one. Keep the other one. Maybe we'll end up getting over there and training. Pull that off and I picked up and sell that. This. So I can buy those and disenchant them or whatever. So much money to list those auctions at low level, it's crazy. I would like to run Ragefire Chasm. Oh, dying at 47, that's rough. That is rough. I think my highest level character on hardcore I've gotten is 38 mage, I think I was. Yeah, I was running Scarlet Monastery, and we did the graveyard, library, and then we were going to the armory. And actually, it was a group that was running library and armory, I think, and I told them I'd already ran library that day, so like, well, we'll just run the armory. So they wanted to just run through the middle and just go to the door and open it. So we're all running through. I pull like 3 or 4 mobs, they're on me, whatever. And they're like, we'll just go inside the instance, they'll drop aggro. They came through the instance door with me. And what was weird was when we all ran in, I like loaded on a different layer or something. So they could see my health like dropping, but the healer couldn't heal me. And then the tank threw a target dummy just to try and give me a chance to get out, but it didn't work. So I ended up dying, and they're like, oh, sorry, dude. So that kind of sucked. So I got to get to at least 39, so this warrior could be my highest hardcore character. I'll try and take him to 60. That would be nice. To hit 13 here. Oh, let me throw my talent point in. So I was gonna do improve Ren, but I'm gonna come back and get that when Deep Wounds is open. Trying to go for resilience here, so I have the best chance of survival. Block. That's pretty awesome for level 7 shield. Let me speak with you frankly, Niru. Deep Elm Mine. Turn this in, run over, smelt some copper, maybe get some engineering stuff real quick. Gotta keep those professions up. Let's go smelting. Do some engineering stuff. Almost walked right past it. a lot of copper to smelt. We'll be able to upgrade our mining as well. You can't look at something else while you're smelting. Breaks the concentration. Grind this up. Rough blasting powder. Should make some dynamite. Probably the crafted light shot might be better to level engineering real quick. Go throw it on the auction house. This Kron's amulet. Took 30 minutes to farm that thing. It's full. Go dumping those on the auction house real quick. Try anything else. Yeah, not smart enough yet. Bolts. Copper bomb. few bombs for RFC in case everything goes wild. There we go. There's our plan B. We got a little more money. Let's run over to Crossroads. Turn in our quest on the way. We're pretty close to 13. Go to Crossroads, pick up the flight path, fly back, get in a group for RFC, run that real quick. Going, currently running down some alley, not paying attention. Probably end up training guns and make my own rough boomstick for pulling. Just have a use for some of this crafted shot. Once we have enough disposable income to train that. Cheap shot. Just throw the rest away. It's not really worth messing with. Oh, hold on, Zug Zolty. I'll run RFC with you in 5 minutes, hopefully. Turn this in, cut over to the Barrens. guys have the same issue I do, but I get to like level 25. Maybe it's just the characters I'm playing, like Warlock. He's around 25, and I get the itch to start another character, Warrior. Last week it was a Rogue. My son's got a Rogue. It's like level 50. He died. Mine did, not my son's, but I don't know. It's just I have like an affliction for this starting area. Just it feels so comfortable. Princess got one. Princess claimed a 50. That's rough. So now that I'm getting back into hardcore, I don't even remember those dungeons up that high. I haven't done it in 20 years. Came out. My first character ever back in 2004 when I bought the game was a gnome mage, and I thought it was kind of funny and ironic because I'm relatively tall. I'm 6'3". I'm gonna play the shortest character just as the opposite of what I am in IRL. Still have that character. Which is weird because I don't think Blizzard deletes your characters for an activity. I still have the same Battle.net account. Or I don't even know if they had a Battle.net account back then. It might have just been a World of Warcraft account. But yep, no mage. Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm I think is when I stopped because my kids were born, so I kind of gave up on it for a bit. But now my kids are old enough to play, so we're getting back into it. And hardcore is just, it's like a great option for WoW. Diablo 2 and 3, I used to just only play exclusively hardcore. It gives it that extra flavor. This guy's taking my copper. He's thirsty. He's mining and wanding at the same time. Guy wants that minerals, like gold from Netflix movie Gold. I watched that the other night. It's crazy seeing, was it Matthew McConaughey, I think, with no hair, and it's like he just shaved the middle of his head, threw on like a comb over action. Before you guys say anything, yeah, I'm getting a little thin myself on top, so you don't have to mention it. Guess that's what happens when you hit 40. I know I don't look it, but I turned 40 this year, January 1st. It's kind of weird because I don't feel 40, like if that's a thing, but essentially unavoidable. So close, I missed my goal. Hitting 13 by 11 p.m. server time. Just clicked over. Let's see if I can get this turned in before it dings 11:01. Oh, somebody dies in the Barrens. Unfortunate. Oh, let me just kill a zebra. No. Yeah, 13. I'll take this one down. This will get me there. We'll overpower. Let's overpower the zebra. Oh, let's go. 11:01. Missed it. And an amazing upgrade. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad I picked that zebra to kill. Holy cow, that makes up for all that Kron amulet baloney up and down the river. Man, that is a amazing pair of pants for level 13. Wow. Take those all day long. Alright, let's run over to Crossroads, pick up the flight path, we'll fly back. You think anyone will run an RFC with a level 13 warrior tank? Throw it out there. Let's get the queue going. Oops. Maybe we can tank. We could do DPS too. This guy will message me in like 2 seconds. The Juan. How strong is Swiftmane? Swiftmane is level 17 or 18 elite. Swiftmane is fast. People in the chat are hilarious. Not as strong as Gucci Mane, slower than Slow Mane. Stronger than Slow Mane. Oh, man. I would play some Gucci Mane if I wouldn't get, delisted or whatever they call it on Twitch for playing copyright music. Gucci Mane's pretty good. Let's get talent going. What's our parry up to now? 8.72. That's not bad. It's approaching 10%. It's one out of every 10 swings we should be able to parry. Allegedly, right? As long as the RNG. There he is. Told you. The Juan. defensive stance. Before we go in there, I forgot. Almost forgot. Get that D stance going. Thornweaver wanted the smoke there. Nice. Any mail drops, it's all mine. Good. All right, flying over. Let's get that RFC going. Mailbox, see if we got any money. My dilemma will be I could probably train was it shield block, and then I gotta get defensive stance from the warrior trainer. Throw this boy out. Let's see how much armor we get. 731, 32% damage reduction. Wow. That one's slower. Let's use the... We'll use this one. Slower axe. Maybe we can generate some more threat. Higher top end damage. Should work, right? That's, I think, how classic works. You want the higher 13 for the top end. This one's got 9. Try it out. Miss the first 3 swings and have no threat, but that's how it goes, I guess. shield's pretty sweet for a green. Look at that. That axe didn't sell. Oh well. Figure out where to train. I can't remember where to train defensive or horde. Let's go to the warrior trainer real quick over here. As they're flying in. Oh, you know what I need that I don't have? Sunder armor. To hold threat. I'm not going to be able to hold any threat. Forgot about that. Ren's not going to do it. I don't think I get Sunder till 14. That's unfortunate. Just have to sell these to a vendor just to get 10 silver to train. I don't know if Sunder's available. the shield dash for now. Which I probably can't use because I don't have defensive stance. Maybe it works. It does work in battle stance, alright. I wonder if defensive stance you don't get at level 10 on the Horde side. I don't know. Alright, here we go. RFC. Let's get some quests. Throw some rough copper bombs. Let's share the quests. Just gonna have to heroic strike. Do a little rend, a little overpower might work. This is tough at 13. That wasn't too good. He shields me. I should have range pulled that one. Yeah, it's hard without Sunder. I can't. Just instant. Instant get rage. Heroic Strike's kind of expensive. Definitely need D stance for that one. Where's this? It's weird it's showing a quest turn on right there. Searching for the lost satchel. Maybe it's outside of here. Let's get these stakes going finally. Cookies, I gotta go to the bathroom. or excuse for a dungeon run. Let's get leveled up here, get Sunder armor so we can actually hold aggro. RFC will probably be a tomorrow thing or Monday, whenever I stream next. I was thinking about starting a fresh character and doing like a 1 hour block per stream. Just start the timer, see if I can get the timer to come up again. There it is. I don't know why it wouldn't come up in guild chat, but I basically start the timer and just run exactly 1 hour every stream and see how many instances it takes to get 60 would be ideal, but just see what kind of progress you can make in 1 hour blocks. Obviously some of it would be challenging if you're going to try and run like a longer dungeon like Wailing Caverns or the SM grouping. You have to be strategic about that one. I thought that would be pretty cool. And I was looking on Curse the other day too, and there's like an ultimate hardcore challenge add-on, and basically you can't see your health bar, you can't see the enemy's health bar, and as you take more damage, it like rearranges your abilities because it kind of makes you actually feel like you're panicking, like if it was a real character, like a real human or whatever. So as you could imagine, if you get in a fight or something and your cognitive ability starts slipping right as somebody punches you in the nose. So it was kind of like that. I thought that would be pretty interesting to run something like that. Probably not on a warrior though. I mean, a warrior's already hard enough to get to 60 by itself. In hardcore, I couldn't imagine doing that on a warrior. I was thinking like a mage or something you could do from range. I mean, if you can like AoE farm or whatever anyway, it doesn't really matter what the enemy's health is, you know? As long as you're not taking damage. The dreaded crocolisks that do not give up Crown's Amulet easily. That was crazy. Felt like I killed like 100 of those things. It wasn't that high, but I'm sure it was up there. What's your guys' favorite class in Classic WoW? I like the warrior. It's just so much work managing all the macros, and I guess once it's set up, it's, you know, not a big deal, but setting up the macros and all that stuff, because everything's got to be on cast ability / attack. One character I just cannot get into is the druid. It's, I don't know, it's not for me. I know it's like Soda Poppin's favorite class. That's what he mastered. Ooh, dead at 59. He's like a druid master, but I don't know, I can't do it. Especially like 1 to 10, it's just so slow, just wrathing stuff. Running out of mana. Where am I going here? Walk past it. Actually got back into classic WoW, and specifically hardcore, because I stumbled across obviously the big guild, right? OnlyFangs was doing it with all their streamer collection of members, and I stumbled across it on YouTube, and I was like, you know, that would be fun actually to play that in a hardcore variant. So here we are. This is probably my, I don't want to say it, it's kind of embarrassing, this is like my 8th character in hardcore. I have 3 that are still currently alive, but the mage was 38, the priest 31, my warlock is 25, he's still alive, thankfully. A couple close calls, but yeah, the mage one kind of stunk. I don't know if it was just because the instance glitched out, but that was painful. And I didn't have ice block yet, so I couldn't just block. Oh well, you live and you learn. Now you know you clear out that little entranceway to Scarlet Monastery Armory before you just run in there like a Giga Chad. Let's go with the knife, axe. Let's see. You would think you could LOS right here, but that's how old Fizzle got my other warrior. Because that hunter just watched me die. That was cool. Shout out to hunters. That was a nice crit. 92. What are we going at? 15. Probably tactical mastery, I think, is the standard. So when you're doing your stance dancing, you can retain that rage. Everything else is kind of fluff. Proved heroic strike doesn't really. That's not really it. I don't think that's not the play. this where you get in a bad spot, you clear this out, and then somebody else comes in, and they all respawn. Depending on how fast you kill them, they could all just pop up at like the same time. I'll probably end up going, I want to say improved overpowers in here somewhere. Yeah, that's a good one. I think it gives you extra crit or something. Yeah, gives you like 50% crit when you got 2 talents in there. That's kind of nice. I'll give it one more scale. This guy's got it. Nope. It's bluffing me. There we go. Squished rabbit carcass and a singed scale. Interesting. Back to the Barrens. Copper. So my fellow troll warrior. Wait a minute. Where is the question mark? Oh, there we go. So that's how you get defensive stance and sunder. There we go. Well, let's set up our sunder armor can be so that can be in either stance. Shield bash is defensive, needs a shield obviously. Taunt is defensive stance. So let's go. Taunt, shield bash, sunder and defensive, blood rage can be defensive. Okay. Now we would be more equipped to actually tank it, but let's get 14 before we go back, because when I charged in on that group of 3 mobs, I ended up pulling the other group of 3, so 6 is a little tough. The healer got all bent out of shape. So we'll get a little bit higher level before we tax the healer's mana pool. Yeah, the healers can be a little finicky. I need to get that weapon swing timer add-on going so I can do the hamstring kiting, but just haven't set it up yet for this. 15, yeah, that's not. Thing is with the warrior is, all the parries and the miss attacks that really cuts into your DPS, so it's usually best to farm stuff that's the same level, or ideally a level or 2 lower. Tends to be your kind of bread and butter. Not like the rogue that just died. Wailing Caverns. Just run up on whatever you want. Oh no.